is fighting to protect that perfect record, to protect that kind of sense that he's the next guy. On the other hand, Teo is like he can fight with more abandon against Shakur because there's so much for him to gain. And if he loses, he's lost before. He's lost to Kambosos.
Greg Hackett delivers a sharp yet balanced prediction for the Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez fight. He leans toward Shakur winning by decision, citing his disciplined ring IQ and ability to control fights. At the same time, Hackett makes it clear that boxing is unpredictable and that Teofimo cannot be dismissed. He considers scenarios in which Teofimo's explosiveness, timing, or sheer hustle could change everything in a single moment. Still, Shakur's consistency and preparation stand out to him as the deciding factors. Hackett believes Shakur understands the threat Teofimo brings and will train harder than ever, knowing this is a defining matchup for both fighters. With two elite competitors meeting at their peak, he views this bout as a collision where greatness forces greatness, and anything can unfold.
I think Shakur. Yeah, my first mind tells me Shakur, and I thought about it. Yeah, I'm picking Shakur by decision, but because this is fighting, anything can happen. You can't count Teo out. So there is thoughts sometimes that cross my brain, like, damn, what if Teo catch him like real good though? You know what I mean? And hurt him, or what if he just out hustling? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of shit that crossed my mind, but I still like Shakur for the dub. I like Shakur for the dub because he knows how to win. Like, he knows how to win. You know what I'm saying? And he's always prepared to win. So, and I think Shakur respects Teo to the point where he's gonna train like he's never trained before, because this is a great fight for him. This is probably the best fight of his career up to date. Even though he's been in some great fights, this is probably the best opponent. You know what I mean? And Teo, same for Teo. So when it's like that, when you put Magic and Bird together, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of situation it is. Magic Johnson was nice, but Larry Bird was nice. You put them together, you get a nice game. You know what I mean? So you put these two together, you get a nice fight.
Is this one of the fights that we're going to remember historically? Like, is this a, you know, it's 19, it's 19, when did Leonard and Hearn's first fight? Is this one of them?
That shit was like 87 or some shit. Yeah.
It's 19.
Like 87 or something.
No, it had to be earlier than that, right?
84 maybe.
One? Yeah, like
I don't know, because he was in the 76 Olympics. Well, no, 70.
Wasn't it 78?
No, they ain't fighting 78.
No, I'm saying 78 Olympics, wasn't he?
Probably 70.
Chris Algieri breaks down the matchup by focusing on Teofimo Lopez's mindset and environment. He highlights Madison Square Garden as the perfect stage for a fight of this magnitude, noting how the spotlight only amplifies the drama. According to Algieri, Teofimo thrives in chaos and attention, and is most dangerous when doubts surround him. He describes Lopez as unpredictable, but stresses that when everything clicks, he becomes extremely difficult to beat due to his athleticism, boxing IQ, and explosive power. Algieri points out a clear pattern in which Teofimo performs better when counted out and backed into a corner. With most observers favoring Shakur for his consistency, Algieri believes his underdog role could unlock the best version of Teofimo, making the fight far more dangerous than it appears on paper.
Or the health of boxing on this side of the world. You know, listen, there's nothing like the Garden. We've both fought there many times. I fought in the big room. There's nothing like the Garden. Just the vibe, like you said, champ, that's around that. And this fight is deserving to be here. It's that good of a fight. It's that big a fight, and especially like I'm said, like the health of American boxing. This is one of the best fights that can be made. And putting it in the Garden just makes too much sense.
But the idea of the turmoil, the eyes on it, the spectacle, the circus. Chris, you talked about the idea that Teofimo Lopez kind of lives in this. That's where he flourishes. That's what he loves. This idea that because there's so many eyeballs on it, it's going to be kind of a circus. Does that favor Teofimo a little bit when you look at the strategy? Yes, no?
I'm going to say well, I can't say for certain because there's no certain with Teofimo Lopez. He's one of the most up, down, left, right guys I've ever been around.
Mercurial, we could say.
I mean,
yes.
But when he is on, he's damn near unbeatable. I mean, he's such a good athlete. He has such a good boxing IQ. He's so physical and explosive. And again, I've said this on past shows. I've called him many times for Top Rank, been around fight weeks. And it just seems to me, the more out of sorts he seems, the more back against the wall, it looks like, the more that he's an underdog, the better he performs. And this could be that kind of situation. New York is a tough place, man. They're already gibbering, going back and forth, saying like, you know, he reps Brooklyn, but there's kind of questions about his Brooklyn roots. Can he really rep Brooklyn in the way that he says he can? So he's already getting that heat for that. I don't know. It might be a good thing to kind of to poke the bear in terms of how well Teofimo is going to show up.
Paulie, that's a huge. You're from Brooklyn. That's a big insult to say that you're not really from Brooklyn.
Insult him a little bit.
Insult him a little bit. Insult him.
But I'll tell you what. I don't. There's so many thoughts in my head with this situation because Teofimo is at his most dangerous when he's counted out. And this is going to be one of those fights.
Teofimo Lopez speaks openly about his desire to face Shakur Stevenson and explains why the matchup matters to him. He believes elite fighters deserve elite pay and argues that a fight of this level should be both entertaining and properly rewarded. Lopez emphasizes that his style brings excitement, variety, and creativity, not just safe boxing. He points to moments where analysts were surprised by his technique and adaptability against top opponents. Drawing inspiration from past greats, he blends old-school combinations with modern athleticism to keep evolving. For Teofimo, a fight with Shakur represents more than money or hype. It is about proving versatility, honoring boxing history, and showing that he belongs in the biggest fights of this era.
You're talking about, right?
Of course, I'm talking about Shakur.
$4 million.
$4 million.
Ooh, we didn't get into Shakur.
Oh, yeah, I want to see like entertainment, and then pay the man for that entertainment.
Well,
you know, I give it all different kind of traits of skills. I mean, even Andre Ward, someone that's like an analyst, like a perfectionist in boxing, like his IQ is high. He was even the commentator, like he was surprised how I did that jab where it was like a Superman punch to Josh Taylor, a guy that's undisputed and everything, and just made it look so easy. I bring so many things. I even brought a George Foreman combination now because that's everything. Everything is everything. Like I go back in time because that's where my future is at. And so like as far as like retirement and stuff, honestly, man, it's up to the network.
Shakur Stevenson is training intensely for his upcoming fight against Teofimo Lopez. This matchup represents the biggest fight of his career and a chance to face a highly respected opponent that fans have long wanted to see. Every training session reflects his focus and determination as he fine-tunes his skills, sharpens his timing, and strengthens his strategy. Shakur knows that performing well in this fight could elevate his status in boxing and leave a lasting impression. For him, this is not just another fight. It is a defining moment that demands full preparation and commitment. Tim Bradley breaks down the fight with a clear focus on its technical depth and significance for the sport. He emphasizes that Devin Haney is setting the trend for the new generation, inspiring young fighters to challenge each other and prove who is truly the best. Bradley believes a winner of this matchup should face Haney next, keeping the momentum going and building excitement in the division. He also sends a strong message to commentators, hosts, and analysts. Do your homework. This fight will not be about constant punch exchanges, but about subtle nuances, timing, and precision. Observers who lack deep boxing knowledge may miss critical moments, leaving fans confused about what is happening in the ring. Bradley stresses that understanding these intricacies is essential to providing meaningful analysis and insight for the audience. Every offensive move, counter, and strategic adjustment matters in a fight of this caliber. For Bradley, this is not just a fight, it is a lesson in discipline, awareness, and the evolving skill level of modern boxing, showcasing the next wave of elite talent.
Yeah, I think Devin Haney setting the trend. Devin Haney setting the trend, yeah. Yep, he's setting the trend. Now all these young guys starting to test themselves against each other now. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. We want to see who the best is, yo. And then the winner of this fight right here needs to fight Devin Haney. Why not? Why not? Keep it going. Keep it going. But anyways, look, this is a message, man. Anybody that's going to be working that card, y'all better make sure y'all do y'all damn homework. I'm talking about any commentators, any host, anybody. Do your damn homework, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because this not going to be one of them fights where it's going to be rock'em, sock'em, both guys hitting each other and stuff like that. No, it's going to be small, little, nuancey type of things that if you don't know what you're watching, you can't tell us what the hell is going on. All the fans at home going to be like, what's going on? You know? They don't have the knowledge that you're supposed to have to give us some food for our damn thoughts. So do your damn homework on this, okay? that go for everybody that's gonna be calling this fight, because there's every offense that, or every type of any offense that's gonna be landed, it's gonna have to be earned or set up. Both these guys are intelligent, right? Teofimo Lopez, explosive as hell. He's smart as well. Shoot, you got to remember, this man was the first man to beat Lomachenko. Yeah, well before Haney. Yeah, So, look, check this out. And you already know Shakur Stevenson. You know what he bring into the ring. Defense first. Yep, defense first. You ain't getting nothing.